Did you know the invisible history of the Bay of Pigs invasion? In the 20th century, amidst the turmoil of the Great World Wars, Latin America became a battleground for two opposing ideologies, capitalism and communism. The United States was determined to extinguish communism in the Americas. Cuba soon became their biggest nightmare. After the overthrow of the American-backed general Fulgencio Batista, under the leadership of Fidel Castro, Cuba became a communist state, challenging the rise of capitalism in the world. After taking office, President Kennedy inherited the CIA's plan to get rid of Fidel Castro and squash the growing movement. The CIA took interest in counter-revolution groups of Cuban exiles forming in the United States and provided them training and equipment to help topple the Cuban government. On April 15, 1961, one of those groups led the invasion of Cuba to overthrow Castro's regime. Using American jets, they commenced an air raid to destroy Castro's Air Force. The raid was successful, but 6 of Castro's fighter planes survived the attack. On April 17, a group of exiles launched an assault on the coast of southern Cuba, the Bay of Pigs. The fight lasted 3 days. They were eventually driven back by Castro's forces. The invasion was a disaster for the United States, as many of the anti-Castro forces were captured, a huge loss for the US and its economic political interests in the global arena. In order to contain the rise of communism and protect its interests, the US continued to meddle and intervene in Latin American politics and life throughout the century.